Hi everybody, I just graduated high school, and instead of doing the sensible thing like other 19-year-olds and go out and get wasted, me and my friend Adrian went on a canoe paddle. I met Adrian 3 years ago when I started this school. He had moved from way south just like me, and this was probably the last time we're going to do a trip together in a long time. And we've been friends all of these 3 years to thick and thin, and it's been a great time, and I really wanted to do this big trip with him before he left. Now, this friend of mine, Adrian, he's an avid canoe paddler, but he's used to paddling big lakes in the southern part of Norway, and that's nothing like what we were doing this time. We were doing tiny creeks, small lakes, and big rivers with extreme rapids. So basically none of us came prepared, but he got the job with steering, and I was in front and being the engine. And because this was my last trip with one of my good friends, I didn't want to ruin it by vlogging, but I knew I had to get it on tape. And I knew how tough the rapid were going to be, so I didn't bring the DSLR. But here's the video. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. We started off day one after buying supplies and packing our backpacks by walking about 6 kilometers. We didn't weigh our backpacks, but I think both of them were at least 18 kilos. Hvis du bare hopper oppi, så tror jeg vi klarer å dytte den ut mens vi sitter. Sånn, ja. Og så bare staker vi den. Der, ja! The first parts of paddling on day one consisted of tiny creeks and a lot of portaging. It was on and off. We were dragging the boat and then we were paddling, and then dragging the boat and then paddling. And we had no clue when the water was getting better. Neither of us had ever been there before, so it was really exciting to see how the creek evolved as we got further down. And we had also heard some rumors about there being big pike in some of these waters, and we were super eager to catch pike at least 10 kilos. Er du fette serr? Satan! First throw. Broke my rod. So then it's fly fishing. Der, ja. Like. After the first 8 kilometers on day one, we decided to light up a bonfire and have ourselves some easy food before we paddled along. The weather cleared up and it was a beautiful day. Ja, men det greit. Det blir ikke gå noe saktere resten av veien. Nei, heldigvis er det ikke så dypt. Klarer du ikke der? Ja, sånn som her plutselig.
'Sett det på pausen'.
'Sett det på pausen'? Ja, vær så god. Kan vi sette på pause? Nei, faen! Du er med en jævla pause. Ja, hvorfor stopper den der? Klarer du å stoppe her? And after hiking, portaging and paddling these small creeks the entire day, we were ready to get on the first river, Ciikojohka. Det var kult! Det var tempo! Nå er jeg våt i rumpa. Vi skulle kjørt der. Ja. Det gikk bra. Jo. Ja, men det var jo fordi jeg ikke så. Jeg bare gjettet. Her skal vi på venstre siden av steinen.
Venstre?
Ja.
Du vet, den steinen suger jo inn.
Ja, den suger inn på høyre siden også. Ja, vi skal på venstre siden av den nå. Her er grønt. Rett fram. Ciikojohka is a very small river and you can only paddle it early summer or late spring. And for two guys with virtually zero experience paddling rivers, the river was a trial by fire. Der er det fart! Det er tøft! After about 10 kilometers, we arrived at these beautiful, beautiful mud huts. And in hindsight, we probably should have stopped there, but we arrived at them too early in the day, and we just kept on paddling. After a really, really long day on the river and on the big lake, Adrian caught a fish. Oh, yeah. We pulled into shore, it was raining, and Adrian filleted the pike quickly while soaking wet in about 5 degrees Celsius. And we started hiking to this mud hut that was a kilometer from land. It was about 12 o'clock. We were super excited to light up a fire in there and cook ourselves some really, really good dinner.
Men det her var jo litt for fint. Det var litt skummelt egentlig.
And obviously, a cabin nice like that is definitely locked. And we just had to keep on paddling.
Hvis du vil, så kan vi gå og se. Men jeg tror det går fint, sånn som de andre plassene. Ja, men det er sving. Det er det jeg er bekymret for. Ja, hvis vi tar ytter og så innersving da. Jeg tror ikke vi klarer å bestemme det sånn kjent. Vi har så jævla mye skussa. Ja, skal vi stoppe? Nei. Nei, ok. Nei, vi kommer oss inn i bukta der. Nei, det er for sent. Ja, den siste der. Jeg trodde vi var ferdig. Ja, hvis du hjelper litt.
Da blir jeg ganske våt.
And after about 20 k's on the first day, me and my friend Adrian, we got to the mud hut. That was the most beautiful building I've ever seen in my life. At 2 a.m. in the morning, we got to go inside
Nej.
and dry a lot of our clothes. The next day was extremely beautiful. It was probably 15 degrees in the shade. We had bacon sandwiches for breakfast. Tried our luck fishing for salmon. And paddled some fun rapids before we prepared for the longest and most extreme rapid of them all. And after just 2 kilometers on day 2, we couldn't keep the boat afloat anymore. And the 5 minutes we spent in the ice water didn't feel too cold, but that was probably one of the heaviest and most extreme moments I've had in years. After struggling against the currents, trying to get into shore for about 5 minutes, we were exhausted for the day. We set up camp to dry up all of our gear. Luckily, I had packed everything waterproof. Adrian, on the other hand, lost his power bank and soaked his sleeping bag, so we needed to stop and dry everything up. And on the third day, knowing we were defeated by the heaviest rapid, we had to portage for about 1 kilometer. And when we came to the last part of the heaviest rapids, we saw that there recently had been a great mudslide. Probably 500 meters of ground was just washed out into the river, and from here on out the river was completely brown. So we didn't have any drinking water for the rest of our trip, so we just decided to paddle on through and get ourselves home as fast as we could.
Är du på? Är du med? Ja, jag tror vi tar vänster i så fall. Ut till vänster. Hvis det går. Ja. Ja, det är bra. Jag var så fett nervös. Ja, men jag är ju fett nervös. Jag har skickligt klump i magen. Har du det? Jag har så jävligt klump i magen. Men nej, det är akkurat det. Jag har prövat för. Det går inte. Går det bra? Ja. Bra. Nei. Jeg fikk bare tårer i øynene. Jeg kødder ikke. Jeg hadde skikkelig vondt i magen der. Ja. Vi må klare resten, hvis ikke så tør jeg aldri padle igjen. Ja.
Og så var det helt greit. Det her er jo bare barn. Det gikk på la oss noen slaver bært her.
Han er jævla ivrig å bære.
Han hadde laget noe som faen.
Han er skikkelig ivrig på den bæringen sin.
Ja.
Det skjønner jeg godt. Ja, det tror jeg.
And in 3 days, we covered about 40 kilometers. We paddled countless rapids. We had a lot of fun, and we were finally back at the car, and the trip was over.
Nei, faen! Vi må ikke ha